Hey guys, welcome back to Bourbon and Smoke. Today we're going to be dry aging a full 20-pound ribeye roast. We're going to be aging it for 35 days. It's already been wet aging in the bag for about 10 days now, so we're just going to finish off that process with a nice dry age. I prefer the taste of dry age. Most people do, I think. It just has much meatier flavor rather than the wet aging. I think gives it a little bit more of a metal or bloody taste. So with this, we do have to be very careful. So I washed everything around here, sanitized it, and then dried everything off with a wet paper towel because we don't want any other bacteria or anything like that sitting in the bag with this. It will grow like a weed. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly kind of ease this into the bag. This is not an easy process. What you want to do though is roll up the first part of the bag, first probably inch. So that way it gives you a little bit to work with. That's going on the inside of the bag, and that way you're not contaminating the outside with a whole bunch of added moisture. You don't want to pat this dry either. You want the roast to be wet going in. That's going to allow it to make good contact with the bag. When I say bag, it's not actually a bag. This is actually a membrane. It allows air to go in, or excuse me, air to escape, but not go in. So dry aging is essentially the process of removing the moisture out and then letting the meat just kind of dry out a little bit, just condensing all of that delicious beef flavor. We will have what's called a pellicle at the end, and that is just going to be kind of an outer layer that has dried out. Depending on how long you age, it may be a little moldy. That's perfectly fine. It's kind of what you want, depending on how long. We're aging at about 40 or 35 days, excuse me. It's not going to get that pellet, or it's not going to get the mold on there, or it's going to get a whole lot, if any. So next, we need to bring this over to the vacuum sealer and seal it up. And then we just want to seal this. Because again, air is going to be escaping out of this anyway. So a solid connection with all the meat here doesn't make that big of a difference. It's going to loosen up as it goes anyway. You'll see kind of even here at the end, you'll see you get some air pockets, just because it's hard to pull all that air out of a big bag like this. Alright, we got her all sealed up. The only thing left to do is stick it in the fridge on a rack. I'm hoping my rack will fit this thing. The shelf in the fridge barely fits it. And then we'll wait for 35 days and come back and hopefully have some delicious ribeye to chop up. See you then. Alright guys, we're finally back. It's been 35 days. This thing has been dry aging in this UMAi dry bag. I am so excited to get in here, and the fridge smells amazing, and I can only imagine what this is going to taste like. So let's get her opened up here. Oh, it smells good. Like I said, I know it doesn't look great. That is what the dry aging process does to the outer layer of the beef. It is, I would say, quite firm on the outside. It's not soft by any means. You can see when you push on it. It's got a little bit of give, some places a little bit more than others. You can kind of feel where some of the fat might have been, or some more of the fatty parts would be. But let's just take this end piece here. And that is what you are left with. You can see you got the pellicle around here. So we're just going to have to trim this up, but all this in here minus this down here that got a little hard. This is going to be a beautiful, delicious steak, and I am so excited for this. Oh, 35 days seemed like an eternity, but yeah, we're going to get this all trimmed up. I'm going to do the filming on some of the trimming here. This is my first time doing it, and so I have a wide variety of cutlery here at my disposal, and we're going to see what we can get out of this for a couple of really, really nice steaks. We're going to do these for Mother's Day, so. Here and get these into probably around 1.5 inch ribeyes. So I'm going to make as many as I can out of this, and we're going to make some delicious steaks tomorrow for the mother-in-law and the wife. The brother-in-law is going to join us as well for some hopefully amazing surprise, I don't even know what it is, bourbon tasting. So, and then Sunday my mom is going to come up and enjoy one of these as well. So I'm not sure how much will get filmed with them because they're moms. So anyway, I'm going to finish cutting this up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, we're back today with the brother-in-law, and he has brought a hopefully fantastic treat. This is a Jack Daniel's single barrel, barrel proof Tennessee whiskey. It is a Super One store pick. And this is a whopping 132.9 proof. So I think this thing is going to give us a little more than a warm hug.
It's going to be warm.
It's going to be warm. It's going to be very warm. All right. Ooh. Nice real cork too.
Yeah. Only the best.
We're doing this early in the day. We're going to be cooking up them dry-aged steaks tonight. Ooh, oh man, does that smell good. That doesn't smell like 139
No,
proof.
it doesn't.
Or 131.
It doesn't smell proofy at all, actually.
No, it doesn't. I 100% expected something like gasoline.
Yeah. Every time I think of proof, I think of Bacardi 151. That's totally right.
And then you get sick and throw up.
Yeah.
Man, that's incredible how that does not have like gasoline flavor to it.
Man, I'm having a hard time picking up anything.
I know. It's almost like it doesn't have a nose. Like it's very faint. This is really, really nice.
It just doesn't have the proofy taste to it. I really enjoy this.
I was legitimately a little frightened.
It's really light too.
It is
lighter than you would think.
It's really complex flavor, but it's not overpowering in anything. It's not. Yeah. Wow. I
mean, I get some cinnamon, I guess.
Yeah. Cinnamon, definitely a lot of different spices, but it's not. Again, overpowering.
It's all spice though. It's not. I don't taste any floral.
No.
And I don't taste any oak or like molasses or anything. It's all. Like,
I don't get any berries or anything. Yeah.
That sip, I definitely got. I got the little bit of smoke in my mouth too.
Oh really?
Yeah, that I'm picking up on the nose, but otherwise it is just all spices.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not overpowering. It's very.
One more.
Yeah. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Oh yeah, I do get the smokiness now.
That smoke now? That's real.
That is weird. That's unreal.
It reminds me of like a cabin, like a sauna, like an old sauna or a cabin.
Sauna.
Yeah, it's sauna too, by the way.
That's a sauna for everyone else in the world.
Absolutely not.
That is crazy how much it does. It's like a cedary smoke. Like a
fantastic.
Oh, now I'm gonna try it with this newfound flavor.
Yeah, it's definitely there too.
Oh, yes, it's definitely there. Wow, just a sip of water and a drop in there. That's fantastic. That even now the smokiness is kind of like hanging out in my mouth.
I'm super impressed that it's not like knock you on your, knock you on your can.
Again,
like,
I completely expected ethanol just all up in your face.
There's really none of that.
No, and until you take a drink of water or drop some water in there, you don't really get much on the nose. The nose was really disappointing for me.
It was initially, but now that I took some time with it, I think that it kind of really like started to come together.
I can't hear. That's okay, buddy. We'll be done in a second. Okay?
Alright.
Alright. Well, we're going to go make some steaks here in an hour or so. I'm not sure how long this bottle's going to live, but we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we're going to throw the thickest pieces over towards the heat. And I'm going to leave the kids way over here in the cool section. We'll call it the cool kids section. And all I season these with is just salt and pepper. I did let the salt dry brine overnight. So other than that, now we wait. See you in a few minutes. Alright, so we got internal temperature on most of these, 75 to 82. The kids one is a little bit higher, but I'm going to pull them off. I got the Blackstone over there, nice and hot. Put some beef tallow on there as a little lube, and we're going to give these a nice sear. So. Alright, so we'll give the moms the try of their steak first.
I gotta take a bite and have my reaction here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this is...
Here we go.
40.
They are delicious.
Oh wow. Delicious, Mark.
Good?
Those are good.
Apparently the bean. I haven't tried any of it yet, so but apparently the beans.
All fantastic. The beans, that bean
the green beans
recipe.
are really
Wow. There's good flavor.
Outweigh the 45-day aged steak.
I mean,
meat is meat.
I think you're missing out, buddy. Missing out on the steak, buddy.
You made your chicken nugget. No, the meat is very good.
Good.
But these green
All right, we got the kid and the brother-in-law,
I've been waiting
She's
for
throwing
this.
food at me.
and we have the little one over here eating chicken nuggets or corn dogs.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, I thought she just said she didn't like the beans.
She said she doesn't like beans.
I don't like beans. Well,
Those are amazing. I'm gonna need that recipe.
are you done? Do you want more?
Well, we'll do a video on them. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
They're
Yeah.
okay.
Try with some of the rest of the stuff in there.
Yeah, take a piece of bacon and a bean together.
And that's my bacon. That's the jalapeno bacon I made on the other video.
That is your butt.
I'd pay a lot of money for this. I'm not going to, but I would.
Hey, you brought the whiskey this weekend. It was a nice bottle, so.
I like the bacon. Don't like the beans.
Kid.
Oh, well, that chaos is over. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, moms, mother-in-laws, stepmoms, fur baby moms. Happy Mother's Day. So, here's to you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you find this, pick this up, because this is good. See you on the next one.